Okay, if we would like to divide then with mixed forms of fractions, what do we have to do? Again, we have to change the fraction into top-heavy fraction form. Top-heavy fraction means you've got a larger number on the top than you have on the bottom. Okay? So here we have the number 4, which is the same as the fraction 4 divided by 1. And we're going to divide it by, and we change this to top-heavy fraction form. 12 times 1 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 13 twelfths. So this is the fraction now in fraction form. There's only fractions involved here, there's no whole numbers. And the rule for dividing fractions, it's almost as easy as multiply, you've just got to remember the golden rule. And the golden rule is, you change this sign into a multiply, and you swap the place of the number after the divide sign. Super important that it's this one you switch upside down. Because if you get this one upside down, you get totally the wrong answer. So you've got to remember this simple rule that you do 4 divided by 1, multiplied by, and switch these upside down, 12 13ths. Okay? Now it's really easy. Now you've got a multiply sign, and you've got everything set up here. So we do our rule exactly the same as we would normally do. 4 times 12 is 48. 1 times 13, 13.
But now it's less than 4, since it's a top-heavy fraction. Should it be more?
No, we have a top-heavy fraction. So let's look at 13. How many times does that go into 48?
Never mind.
13, 26, 39. It goes 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah? And then there was 9 left over. 3 whole and 9 13ths. So to come back from here, 13, see how many times 13 goes into 48? 13, 26, 39. It goes 3 whole times. Okay? Giving you 39. 39, 48 minus 39 would give us 9. 9 left over. 9 what's left over? 9 13ths left over. So this gives us our final answer. Is it reasonable? Would we expect 4, if divided by 1 and a 12th, it's a very small number, to end up being a number slightly less than 3? Yes, it is reasonable. Okay, let's take a few more then, just to get a hang of these, how we do them. We have 1 3/4 divided by 1 1/4. Gabby, could you get the door, please? So we have here, let's change this into a top-heavy fraction, step 1. 4 1s are 4, plus 3 is 7. So we would have 7/4 divided by 1 times 4 is 4, plus 1 is 5, 5/4. In order to be able to do this division, we have to turn it into the form that we have to do to be able to do division. Keep the first number the same, change the divide sign into a multiply, and switch these two over. So 5 over 4 becomes 4/5. Now, 7 4s are 28. 4 5s are 20. We can see that both of these numbers are divisible by 4, so we do that. 7/5. So now we're at the simplest form of fraction. We have to convert it back to mixed form. 5 goes into 7 one time and 2 left over. 2/5 of what's left over. If you'd like to skip this step here, there is a little trick that you can do, and I'd like to show you that. If we were to look here, what have we got? We've got 7 times 4 divided by 4 times 5. There's a 4 up here, and there's a 4 down there. What is 4 divided by 4? It's 1. So that means that these two can cancel. So when you see that you've got a fraction here, that can be divided by the same number on the top and on the bottom, you can actually skip this step here. Because first I did the multiplication, then I had to divide everything afterwards. If I'd done it like this, just cancelling the 4s, I'd have got the answer 7/5 directly, which would have given me 1 2/5. So this little technique is something you can use when multiplying fractions when you get quite used to it. Right, let's do one more then. And then I think we've had enough of dividing fractions, which is really, in my opinion, easier than adding fractions. Because again, you don't have to care about the denominators being the same. We have 3 2/3 divided by 1 1/3. Convert it into top-heavy fractions. 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 2, 11. 11/3 divided by 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, 4/3. Now we can convert the division into a multiply. Switch these two around, 3/4. Notice again I have 3 divided by a 3 here, so I can cancel those directly, giving me the answer 11/4. Do I leave it like that? No. I put it back into mixed fractions. 4's go into 11, 2 times, with 3 left over. 3 what? 3/4. Okay, and that's how you divide when you've got mixed forms of fractions.